used to call me Crazy Joe, but now they can call me Batman.
Good morning. Welcome back to Crazy Joe Adventures. It's been a while since I've done a video for this channel. This is my second channel. My main channel is the Crazy Joe Concession Stand, where we talk about movies. I don't get out much, so it's hard to update this channel. This is a rare update. And I want to give a big thank you to my friend, the Philly Captain, because if it weren't for him, I wouldn't know about this. Philly Captain put a video out recently that alerted me to something that I thought, well, I need to see that. So we've come into Philly. It is 9 a.m. on a Tuesday morning. I don't like the cold. And the weather report said today was going to be like the warmest day. It's going to be like a high of 57 degrees. And I said, okay, that's the day. Well, I could tell you why we're here, but instead I'm going to show you. Walking along the path, I came upon this. The thought of you scares me because I see me falling for you. Somebody wrote that on the street. Fascinating. All right, here it is. This is what we came for. This is Rocky's statue. The statue of Rocky Balboa that was made for the movie Rocky III in 1982. One of the most popular tourist attractions in the city of Philadelphia. Usually there is a long line to see Rocky, but as you can see, at 9 a.m. on a rainy Tuesday morning, not a lot of people lined up. I'm the only one here. But there he is. That is Rocky. Now, the reason we're here today, and again, I want to credit my friend the Philly Captain for bringing this to my attention. This statue originally was at the top of the steps. That's where it was erected in the movie. In the movie, there was a big scene up there where they unveiled the statue, and Mr. T was there in the crowd and challenged him to a fight. That happened up there. And that's where the statue sat. And the art museum didn't really like the statue. And the production ended, and the producers left the statue up there, and it just sat up there. And the art museum didn't want it, so they paid and had it moved to the sports complex, to a building that doesn't exist anymore called the Spectrum. But then it came time to shoot Rocky IV, and they moved it back. And after the production, the art museum had to move it out again. Then they made Rocky V, and they brought it back. So it became sort of a controversy over the years. Where should Rocky go? And the compromise the art museum said was, well, we don't want him at the top of the steps, but he could be at the bottom of the steps. So that's where Rocky sits today. But why are we here today? Well, something a little special, which we're about to check out. Now, like I said, this statue was made for the movie Rocky III. But if you read the base here, it says, it's not how hard you hit, it's how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, that quote is actually from the movie Rocky Balboa, aka Rocky VI. So that quote didn't even exist when this statue was erected. All right, I think the time has come to go to the top of the steps. We're heading up. But yeah, look at this. This is film history right here. I saw Rocky III in the theater in 1982. Never get tired of seeing that statue. I love that movie. I love all those movies. I love all those movies. And I haven't seen the statue in a long time. I mean, I'll drive by and there's always a line, but I haven't gotten out and seen the statue in quite some time. In fact, it's been in this location at the bottom of the steps for about 20 years now, almost 20 years. And I think this is the first I've seen it in that location. Now, this is something new that popped up about a year ago, the Rocky Shop. This is a store right at the bottom of the art museum steps where you can buy Rocky memorabilia. It's not open yet. It's currently 9:24, so they'll be open in about a half hour. Maybe we'll be able to get in there. I think Sylvester Stallone is behind this. I think he owns it. But here we are, Art Museum steps. And the reason we're here today, what is that? What is at the top of the steps? It's Rocky's statue. Yes, for the first time since about 1990 when they shot Rocky V, Rocky's statue is back at the top of the steps. Now, we saw the statue over there. There it is. So what is this? Well, I was not in the know, but according to my friend John, the Philly captain, this is Sylvester Stallone's personal copy of the Rocky statue from his collection. And the city of Philadelphia is celebrating Rocky Month for the month of December. So apparently, for 1 month only, for the month of December, Sylvester Stallone has lent his personal copy of the Rocky statue to sit at the top of the steps where it originally sat in the movie Rocky III. So here's something the city of Philadelphia hasn't seen since about 1990. Rocky's back at the top of the steps. I'm getting out of breath. Rocky ran up these steps. I'm going up at a leisurely pace, and I'm already tired. There he is. And there's the same quote. It's not how hard you hit, it's how hard you can get hit. But that quote is not from Rocky III. It's from Rocky VI. So this is the spot where the statue was unveiled in Rocky III, right here. There was a press conference. A lot of people on the steps gathered to see the statue unveiled, to hear Rocky talk. This is where Mr. T challenged him to the fight and then taunted Adrian and was like, hey woman, I bet at night you dream of a real man. It's right here. And for the longest time, I can't really get a good shot because of, I would have liked to have gotten a good background shot, but go down the steps. But this is where it originally was. Art Museum didn't want to hear, so they kicked him down the basement. But he's back. He's back for the month of December only. And I had to see this. I was here in 1982 when the statue first showed up. I was here, and over the years I've seen it up here more times. Again, like I said, as recently as 1990. Not that that was recent, but as recently as 1990, it was back here for Rocky V. So I've seen this statue at the top of the steps before, but it's been a long time. That's cool. I'll let you in on another little secret, and this is dumb. I'm gonna warn you right now. This is dumb. This is Crazy Joe is a stupid kid. But in Rocky III, later in the movie, after Rocky loses to Clubber Lang, there's a scene where he rides up on a motorcycle, and he comes up and he looks at his statue, and he takes off his motorcycle helmet and he throws it at the statue and rides off. And when I was here in 1982, I tried to find his helmet. I'm like, he threw his helmet at the statue. It's got to be around here somewhere. Like, I actually thought I was going to find Rocky's helmet. Dumb, I know. Right next to the statue, we have the footprints of where Rocky stood. Right there. When he did the famous shot looking out over the city. Stood right there. And I'll tell you something else. Another famous movie scene happened at the top of these steps. Not just the Rocky movies, but in 2019, Shazam was at the top of these steps. Zachary Levi as Shazam, when he was trying to earn money, he came set up here at the top of the steps and he started doing the hands, lightning from my hands, lightning from my hands, hands, lightning from my hands, lightning from my hands. That happened right here too. Now, it's my understanding that movie was shot mostly in Toronto, but it's my understanding that Zachary Levi and I'm blanking on his name, kid from It, Jack Dylan Glazer. It's my understanding that they did come to Philadelphia to shoot that one scene here. I don't know if that's true. That is what I read online. But if you watch Shazam at the top of these steps, that's where the lightning from my hands scene happens. So it's not just Rocky film history. Shazam. Shazam was here too. This is very interesting. Look at this. Thomas Schomburg is the name of the artist who made the statue, but it says this statue was made in 1980, which is interesting because the movie Rocky III didn't come out until 1983, or 1982, excuse me. So I guess this statue, well, I guess it takes a while to build a statue. On loan from Sylvester Stallone to the Philadelphia Museum of Art in celebration of Rocky Fest. Scan for more information. Okay, guys. Freeze frame the video and scan that QR code if you want more information. All right. I guess I should head out. We've seen it. We've seen it, though I hate to leave old Rocky here because who knows? Who knows when the next time Rocky will be at the top of the steps is. This is a rare occurrence to have Rocky back up at the top of the steps, even if it isn't the original statue. I wonder if this is the same size as the original statue. I wonder. Looks about the same size. So this is where it originally was, at the top of the steps, and this is Stallone's copy. This is not the original that was here. And the OG statue is down like on the ground, like behind those trees there. Can't really see it from here, but that's where it got moved to. So there's a Philadelphia talk radio host who I used to listen to named Michael Smirkanish, and he used to say that the art museum kicked Rocky down the steps and into the basement. That's what he said like 20 years ago. He equated it to being tossed to the basement. All right. Good to see you back up here, Rocky. I think this guy's about to do the run. There he is. He's doing the run. He's doing the run. He's being filmed by his wife or girlfriend. Is he going to throw his arms up when he gets to the top? I bet he does, but he throws his arms up like Rocky when he gets to the top step. Yeah, he did it. He did it. All right, it's past 10. Let's check out the store. Rambo t-shirts. Ooh, do I need a Mr. T pillow? Rocky buddies. Not gonna lie, I want the Mr. T. I wonder how much he costs. Look at this, you can buy the shorts. Bet you none of this stuff would fit me. 2X. Yeah, I'm not going to find anything that fits me in here. It's the belt. The magnets. A lot of t-shirts, but it doesn't look like any of them are in my size. Shamrock meats. I like that one.
I might have one or two.
I like that one. Leaving the Rocky store, and as you can see, the crowd is gathering as the day gets, we get further into the day. More and more people go and posing. It's good to see. It's good to see the love for Rocky still after all these years. Let's take a walk around the corner, see if a line is forming yet. Because like I said, usually when you drive by, there's a line at the OG statue, and maybe the one at the top of the steps is distracting the people. They're like, why do I want a picture with the one that's been kicked to the basement when I can get the one at the top of the steps? Because yeah, look, still no line. All right, I'm going to show you. I did pick something up at the Rocky store. I wasn't going to. I mean, the t-shirts, no t-shirts in my size, but I did pick a couple things up. All right, a lot of people don't know this. Maybe you know, maybe you don't. I collect Mr. T merchandise, so I had to get the Mr. T plush, this like pillow person. Had to get that. And I also got a magnet. I bought the Southpaw license plate magnet. Those are the two things I bought at the Rocky store. So, all right, I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, and my plan was just to come over here, see the statue, and get out of here. But I'm having second thoughts. There's something else I might do today. When I get to the car, I'll run the numbers and see if it makes sense. But as long as I'm in the city, as long as I'm here, maybe there's one more thing we could do today before I head home. Maybe. I don't know how far away it is. We'll find out. Is it just me, or does this tree look like it has a butt? Looks like a butt in the tree. The tree's got a butt. Huh. Okay, one last stop. Laurel Hill Cemetery, founded in 1836. Designated a national landmark in 1998. And we're going in. Gift shop? Gift shop? I don't think I've ever been to a cemetery that has a gift shop before. Fascinating. This is the largest cemetery I've ever been in my life. And I got lost. This cemetery just, it keeps going and going like the Energizer Bunny. I had to call the office and tell them, hey, I'm lost. Can you direct me? And they were very good about directing me. I think I know where I'm going now. Woo! I tell you, I skipped the gym today, but that's all right. I'm getting my workout. Going up those steps, walking around the world's largest cemetery. Wow, what a hike it took to get here. But we are at the filming location for Rocky Balboa and Creed. The trick is finding the spot, because the tree has been cut down. But this is the area where Adrian Balboa was buried in Rocky VI and in Creed. And Rocky would come visit her every day and put his chair up in the tree. They told me, unfortunately, the tree was dying and they had no choice but to cut it down. And the tombstone is not here anymore. So we're gonna have to use a little guesswork. There's another red sign. Is this telling us? Oh, I think this is it. No, that is not it. All right. It's somewhere around here that Adrian was buried. Let me see if I can get a photo reference. Maybe we can find the spot, but the tree is gone. The tree is gone. All right, I've been freeze framing the shot, and the tree, like we said, has been removed. Now there's this young tree here. I'm wondering if this tree is a replacement for the tree that was cut down. Because in the movie, Paulie is standing by the tree and you can clearly see this post and this post. And Rocky is sitting looking at the grave, which is no longer here. But from beyond the grave, you can see these 3 gravestones and you could see these 2 over here. So I'm thinking that this is right about where Adrian's grave was. Somewhere right around here. Because like I said, you can definitely see these 2 posts, that one and that one, in the shot with Paulie. And Rocky's sitting looking at the grave. And we can see these crucifix graves with the round circles from beyond Adrian's grave. So I think this is the spot, but do I see this point in the movie? I gotta look. I don't know. It's tricky. It's somewhere right around here. It's definitely right around here because of those posts, but I'm having trouble just perfectly lining up the shot and figuring out where exactly he was. It must have been right around here. Dun 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 dun. And here they are, the graves of Adrian and Paulie. They've been moved because they're such popular tourist attractions, but that's them, Adrian and Paulie. Now I heard online Paulie had a foam gravestone, but that is definitely a metal gravestone. They are pretty much right when you come in. So I actually passed them trying to find the filming location. I'm in the office of the cemetery, and this is a piece of the tree. This is the tree where Rocky kept his chair. So we can see why that tree had to come down. Pretty cool though. So that's gonna do it. It'll probably be about 6 months or so, or longer, before you see another video on this channel. All right, everyone, thanks for joining me. Be sure to subscribe to my other channel, Krazy Joe's Concession Stand. That's my main channel. Keep wearing those pajamas.
Keep wearing those pajamas with the plastic feet. Keep wearing those pajamas. Tell everyone you meet. Keep wearing those pajamas with the back door flap. Keep wearing those pajamas. Don't open, it's a trap. Oh no, it's a trap. Some people call them bitches, some people call them jammies. They can come embroidered with big money and no whammies. They can have 100 tiny commander damas, but no matter how they look, just keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep wearing those pajamas. I know we're having fun. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now the song is done.